back in the saddle again.
So I'm going to apologize for right from the beginning that I'm having some technical difficulty. I don't know what is going on. I lost my good camera, my microphone, my headset. I lost about everything in the last 5 minutes here, so I don't know what's going on. So I apologize to our viewers and you guys. I apologize. Um, Joining us tonight is Vanish Hunting Company. Now, what I think is so cool about this is these guys here. I was telling everybody that they're going to make you the ninja of the woods. Right? Am I right? Is that the ninja of the woods?
Yeah, that's the point.
So I'm going to let you guys tell us a little bit about who you are, where you're from, and move on forward from there.
We're brothers from McDowell County, North Carolina. We've hunted and fished our whole lives. We just whatever we can do to get in the woods more. We're on the riverbank or on the lake. That's what we do. And we this past year put an idea we've had for over 10 years into fruition, which is the Tree Ninja. It's the mobile hunting blind concealment mechanism system that we finally pulled the trigger on and went all in, designed it. It's not rocket science, but it does the job, and we're just rolling with the punches right now, trying to figure out the business world and the e-commerce world and the social media world that goes along with it. And, so that's me. I'm Ryan. This is my brother Jared, my younger brother Jared.
So, I love that you did that one.
If you would have said this is my brother Daryl, my other brother Daryl, I don't know what I would have done.
Yeah.
But I've been watching your product. Chris has been watching your product. Actually, Chris, to be honest with you, Chris reached out to you. Chris was like, "Yo, I'm a ground hunter. You got to check this out."
Yeah.
That's where this started. That's where our conversation started. Was watching your product in action, and Chris was like, "Tell me this wouldn't be cool for me." So do you have one with you? You have one close by?
I can grab one real quick.
Just curiosity, because I think it'd be really cool to show the viewers.
I should have grabbed one.
Yeah, I think it'd be really cool just to show, because like I said, Chris was super intrigued by this. Like, my phone was blowing up. He's like, "Check this out. Look at this." I said, "Oh, I see them guys. That thing's neat."
It is cool. I used it all turkey season long, and it helped me a great deal. You can use your own branches. You can use fake branches on your way in. You can cut a couple branches. It's just it turned out a lot better than we initially started with. We were just literally going to have just one point of contact to the tree and a part that held one branch. And then over 6 months, it just roller coastered into the entire arm, places to hold multiple branches. And anyway, it turned out better than we initially thought it ever would.
Yeah, because if you're sitting at a pine tree, you can throw pine branches in it. You're at an oak, you can throw oak, maple, and you could just blend right in.
Now, was your idea based right, like, so, Chris is a huge ground hunter, right? He hunts everything from the ground. I like going, I'm bigger now than I used to be, so I like going to a ladder stand now. I don't go in the buddy stands as much as I used to. The Loggy Bayou used to be my top stand. So your design behind this, was it to hunt from a tree stand? Was it to hunt from the ground? Where'd the thought process come in on this?
It definitely started from a tree stand, because I am 6'4". I'm 250 pounds. Two of the greatest deer that I've ever had a chance at walked in and looked right up at me. And Ryan and I, we must have came up with this idea about 6 years ago. And anyway, in the last 6 years, we've both been busted by deer just coming in, looking straight up at us. Seems like there's never the right tree. If you find a lot of deer sign, there's never the perfect tree right around that deer sign. And it had to have been 6 years ago that somebody said we should create something that you can stick branches in to conceal you. Well, this past year, I was like, Ryan, I'm going to make something. Remember that idea I had a few years ago about creating some way to conceal us while we're in the stand? He said, that was my idea. And I said, no, that was my idea. So we fussed around a little bit and ended up, we're in a business together doing it because we can't remember whose idea it was. It was mine.
There it is.
So I got one here, and it's in the form of a bow arm. It is. So it's heavy duty steel. The wing nuts here help you keep it tight because if you have a bow hanger, eventually it's going to loosen up, and this thing will be no good if it's loose. Here's the fabricated triangles for your real branches you can cut, or we got the holes for our what we call the combo with our faux branches here. Our bundles come with these tighteners. You can hook them up to your backpack. Super easy to carry. So it's about 34 inches long. And this end hole here is for a bigger, larger branch. If you want to extend it out longer, turn it, make it custom.
So in my looks of this, watching your videos and what I've seen is it's basically a bow holder at a maximum capacity. I mean, this thing is long. This thing is...
Yeah.
Well, what I liked was, I whenever I'm up, and if I'm in a tree stand, or even sitting on the ground, I will have a tarp that I'll put over me. But I mean, they can only do so much, right? They don't look like real foliage as much as something like this would. Where if I could sit on the ground, or even up in the tree, and you put this in it, I just wrap myself in it, man. You don't see me for nothing.
Yeah.
And that's it's crazy how it just fits to exactly what I want.
So I guess one of the things I see is it's a screw-in spike, which a lot of the bow holders are that as well.
Yeah.
Now, in your state, are you allowed to screw in?
Yeah, we are. I mean,
except on public.
Except on public land, you can't. But in North Carolina, we've never thought about not screwing something to a tree. We are coming out with a public land friendly version of this. I hope by the first of deer season-ish, and it'll be a strap on the tree version of this where you can take it public land friendly, take it anywhere. Same thing, but it'll be a strap with a little
That's kind of what I'm thinking. I mean, I'm looking at this saying this would be awesome on a state game lands. These guys will hike back 2-3 miles, but it's a shame to have that screw-in spike. You go in there for I don't public land hunt much, so I could use a screw-in spike. That'd be no issue for me.
Well, we started hearing that right off the bat. Public land friendly, and then we're like, let's get on that. So we've got them. They're being made right now.
So how many branches does this hold total?
So it has 12 holes. 12 holes total, and every branch set comes with 12. And you can space them out, and you can put the last one in this end or few if you wanted to. If you don't want to use them all, and you want to leave an opening to see or to shoot, you just skip a hole, and put them in this end piece, or put them back on your backpack.
And then are you putting them, so I've seen some of your videos, and some look like you're just putting them up, and some look like you're putting them both ways. Am I seeing?
Yes. Yeah.
Do you have any issues with them falling out?
No, the holes are perfectly sized. The branches have ribs on them, and they hold. They just hold in place, the perfect size. And it creates about a 4-foot profile cover. So that was the whole key of up and down. And so it can cover your whole profile, and it's, be considered a blind, marketed as a blind.
Well, I mean, it basically is. It basically is a one-sided blind, really.
Yeah. So.
Oh, here he's doing it. This is an action here. This will be cool.
I'm doing it. So there you go. Won't come out. I mean, you have to pull it out.
Yeah, and that majorly breaks up your profile. I mean, just looking at you, not being smart or weird, but looking at you through the camera, it breaks up your profile pretty dramatically. I mean, in that one branch.
Yeah. I carry this to the house when I don't want to do chores,
Yeah. So, put some camo on it, she can't even see you, huh?
That's right. So, and then we want, and the kicker is you don't have to. You can use the real thing and stick them in here. And you can hang, every twig I break off, every branch has a sticker out of it. You just pop it right there and it hangs upside down. I mean, it's a simple thing. I mean, it's not rocket science.
Yeah. So what's your recommended height? I mean, I'm sure you guys have your own recommended here. What's recommended height here? You're putting this in a tree. You're sitting in your tree stand. I mean, you got crossbow hunters. You got bow hunters. Where's that height adjustment for that? Where do you install that?
In the videos, we typically have been putting it about waist high. And you can shoot over it sitting or stand up and shoot over it. Or like I said, leave a gap. I'm on the ground in my stool. I put it about, right above your belly button height.
Yep.
Creates the whole profile. I mean, whatever your particular place needs, that's what you do. We're all.
Now, when you were out getting that, he said I had to show the videos of the guy that actually made this. So I figured I'd show.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, what great editing on that video.
Cam.
Who did that?
What other type of blind can you put in a tree in less than a minute?
That is a great video. That's one I watched.
Yeah.
Oh.
Tree Ninja, you can. What other kind of blind you gonna be able to carry 30 feet up in the tree, slap it up the same day you plan on hunting? Tree Ninja, you can. What's a blind that you can move quick and easy if you hear a turkey gobble 300 yards up on the mountain and be set back up within a minute? Tree Ninja can do that. What other blind can you take your own native vegetation, throw it in it real quick, and blend in with your surroundings perfectly?
Gosh, we make one
Tree Ninja, you can.
So the one thing I noticed I really like as well is on your bow holders, and I refer to it as a bow holder because that's what it looks like to me. It just looks like a monster bow holder, right? It's a great idea because you took something simple and turned it into something awesome. So when you put that in, it has that pivot point.
Yeah.
So, I'm watching your videos and I'm saying, man, this is actually, a lot of guys, like at first I was like, boy, that's a one-sided cover, but it's not. It's actually a two-sided cover. Because you can fold that over, hide your face in front and to the side,
Yeah.
before you even go.
This end piece, is to lay something in front of you to cover your front if it's coming out from the tree, if it's in the tree stand. Or if it's coming out in front of you on the tree, this loop can go cover your side. Yeah, I mean, it just happens to be in the form of a bow holder. We went over a few different ideas, and to be strong enough to hold real branches, heavy branches, it needed to be something pretty sturdy. And we want something that's going to last. We don't want people, calling us that they're breaking. You'll never break this.
Well, I think it's genius. How many guys take a bow holder in the woods? Not being smart. How many guys, right? I mean, there's a ton that carry. I put them in a backpack and they take them in. I know I always have one in my backpack, whether I'm using it or not. It's always there.
Yeah.
So it's simplified. People already see that and are probably like, oh, this is a great setup, right? I would think so. I would think it's a great design right off the bat. You took something that's already being used and made it something better.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to hide you if you have to, get snacks out or go to the bathroom or move around a little bit. It helps you that you're not stuck in a position because you're more hidden with this thing.
Is this because I'm fat that you went to the Little Debbie's?
No, it's me, man.
I mean, the real goal with this was a blind you can set up the day of the mold. Because if you put a regular blind out, everyone has a regular blind. We all have them.
Yeah. But
you can't go out there, especially in North Carolina, set a blind up and expect to see anything. You just can't. But you can take a tree branch, and make yourself a bush, and you can hunt that day right then, right there. Yeah. You just can't do that with a regular blind. I don't have a lot of time. I don't have time to go set up a blind 3 weeks ahead of time.
Yep.
Well, this year we went to Virginia one of the last days of deer season. And he set up a blind that they were going to hunt. I set up a different blind that they would. I saw tails all evening, coming down towards the field, getting close to the edge of the field. I wouldn't see them with that point. I wouldn't see them until they were running and blowing. I'd see their tails leaving. He had a super wide, I don't know, maybe an 8-point. He got a video of it standing back in the woods, just looking at him in this blind. Just would not come out. He stood there for 15 minutes. that wouldn't be a problem with the tree.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they want those blinds. They're not going to, late in the season especially.
Yep.
And also,
And like you were saying, if you're on public and somebody's in your spot, now your blind is hosed unless you have something like this. You can just take it somewhere else.
right,
You know,
that was the whole
exactly.
goal. Yeah.
I'm in.
And we also have, alongside the public land friendly one that's coming, we have a ground stake where if you don't have a tree available, or especially for turkey hunters, that pick up and go, it's going to hold this thing off the ground, adjustable, for you to sit behind it. You know, if you have a field edge with not a good tree there, you can set it right in front of. It'll come up about almost chest high, and you can adjust it up and down, and it'll be a even more mobile blind. And it's going to come in the form of something about this size too. It'll fit your backpack.
Dude, I'm going to say it 1,000 times. I think it's a great idea. I mean, I'm more curious to this. You guys designed this for a reason, right? And you told me your reason. So tell me, when was the moment you realized this had to happen? Like, tell me, what buck came in? Was it your left, your right? You know, something spooked you. Something made you say, oh man, I'm done being burned. We need to design this product.
10 years ago, when we talked about this would be something cool, we had no idea how to get anything going. We didn't have an idea. It's 10 years ago. TikTok wasn't what it is now. He bought into another business where they sell fishing lights. Okay, there are thousands of different kind of lights he fished with. Well, the fella that he bought the fishing light business from did really well selling fishing lights
on Amazon.
On Amazon, and I was like, if this dude can sell something that exists a million times over, and this idea we have does not, let's get the money and go for it. I mean, we didn't see a lose in this. I mean, it is very simple. I get it, but like, people are liking it, and it just makes sense. And the biggest thing is we could not believe it doesn't already exist. I mean,
yeah, because we scoured the internet to see what is out there. Is there anything like this?
Anything that looks like this
There's
that
nothing.
can hold real branches or fake branches, and nothing was out there. And we were like, we better do it. So everything fell into place, and it just happened.
Listen, I use the word simple just like you did, but the thing is, it's out of the box. You thought out of the box. You know what I mean? Like you took simple and you just took it out of the box, and that's where I think it's so cool.
Like I said, the more surprising thing is not that, like I said, that we came up with this or whatever. It's that it doesn't exist yet. I mean, I know there's a lot of copycats out there right now. They got our photos. They're trying to flood our traffic with lookalikes, and I don't know what they're selling people. There are other people that have this issue too. We've got people that are scrubbing these guys down, but they're copycatting the crap out of us right now.
There's probably 300 listings right now of our exact same product on various platforms on the internet, and we've only been out for 3 months. It's unbelievable the amount of. We don't know if they're sending them a product or they're just scamming, just selling something, not sending them anything. We don't know, but it's insane at the amount of copycats already in 3 months.
But the thing is, they're using our photos, so it's an easy takedown. It's copyright infringement. They're literally using a picture of our. So I don't know what they're sending people. The only thing I've seen is bad reviews. I've seen one thing that looks like a screw coming out instead of a lag bolt, which that'll last about 6 seconds when you start screwing it to a tree and it pops off. But yeah, just beware, anyone out there, if it's not Vanish Hunting Company, it ain't it.
So, I guess let's go to where it's at. What is a product like this costing people? Where can they find it, and how much is it costing them?
Like on Amazon and stuff right now?
Yep.
No, like our product on TikTok.
Oh, our product on TikTok? This
yeah,
is
your
40.
product. Your product.
Right now, this is 40 by itself. The combo, the green combo right now I have it at 77 on TikTok.
Okay.
And I think it's like 75. You've got our website pulled out right there. I think I got it at like 75 for the green combo with 7649 green combo with these branches.
It comes with 12 branches.
12 branches. And I've got 2, you can buy 2 of these at one time and save about 17 or 18 bucks. Same thing with the red combo, the red fall combo. It's close to the same price. And then but the thing is with the red, on the back it's yellow and has like a mixed color that's really good for the fall. People are liking those right now too. They like the summer. You're buying them in the summer.
And you can buy the branch packages separately.
Well,
in other words, say someone buys your product, they buy it, they like it, and they're like, "Man, I should have bought some fake branches here too." They can just get a hold of you and buy them as well.
Yes. Yep. So there you go. You're pulling up right now. You can just get the branch pack in case you didn't get them the first time. You're like, okay, maybe I need some of these.
I like the fall ones. I'm not gonna lie to you. I like them all, but the fall colors, there's something about them fall colors, man.
They're awesome. We're trying to get we're going to get a brown too by the time it gets deep into the fall. We're going to get a straight brown color. And then we're not trying to reinvent the wheel. The color doesn't matter a whole lot to the deer, but it looks good.
So have we shot? We've shot a turkey with this, right?
Yeah.
Yes, we have.
Yeah. We came out. We finally launched in probably a week. Almost the worst week you could probably launch. Right when turkey season hit in North Carolina, we finally got our shipments in, and we launched this thing, and it did well. I wish we'd launched in like February, but people wanting it for turkey hunting, and then through the summer we've done pretty good selling. I guess people getting ready for deer season. We have bundle packages of these up to 8. Like if you wanted to buy 8 of these and set them at your stands and leave them. That you can get them cheaper by doing that because we've had people buy bundle packages and ask about that. So,
I think it's a great idea. I'm sorry, say it again. I apologize.
The turkey has been killed with these.
Well, I'm curious. I want to hear these stories of what's been killed behind these. I mean,
in the short time we've had these in turkey season, he killed a turkey behind one. He had a buddy kill a turkey behind one with his son.
Two turkeys. My buddy killed 2.
Me and my son, he's 10, we sat behind these with him too, trying to get some video, and turkeys came in, just not the right ones. A lot of deer came in. We just watched them behind here. They had no idea. They didn't like our decoys, but they didn't see us.
Okay, so they didn't see. I got you. Yeah, well, the problem with turkeys is some turkeys love decoys, some turkeys hate them. So,
the deer saw our decoys. They didn't see us. The turkeys see our decoys. Yeah.
So they didn't blow at you. They didn't notice you. They didn't.
No. I can't believe how much people can get away with turkey. I mean, they sit at the bottom of the tree. And I'm like, man, you're asking for it.
So here's a stupid question. I'm gonna throw a real dumb one at you. I'm right-handed. Okay, I go up in the tree. I go up in the. Am I setting that to my left or my right? What are you basing it by?
The Tree Ninja.
Yep.
I put. We did one video recently. I put one up. I mean, it depends on where you expect deer to come from, where your open side is. You take 2 of them. I put one a little higher on one side. Whatever. I mean, you can like. If you see something coming and you're able to move it a little bit, you can.
I'm going to have them on both sides, is what I'm going to do, left and right.
So you put them on both sides, both of you.
Yeah. And going back to height, during turkey season, my main height was going to be where could I rest my gun on this tree limb. I can't tell you how long I was able to rest my gun. I heard the turkey coming in. You guys have been there. You have to hold your gun super still for 5 minutes waiting on this turkey right out of sight to walk in. One of my favorite things about this thing during turkey season was the fact I could rest my gun on it. And that was the height that I had it.
Oh, that's genius. Dude, I wouldn't even thought of that. That's genius.
Yeah.
And see, this is why we're having this conversation. I want people to know what it's used for, how they can get it. the benefits of it, then that's why we're doing this. I want to learn as much as I want other people to learn.
Absolutely. We're only places that is available right now is TikTok and our website. We'll get on Amazon, but right now those are the only two places.
But that's genius. I would have never thought in a million years of laying my gun on that in our conversation here.
Yeah. For turkey especially, and you're like holding that gun chest high, sitting down, like you got to be a beast to do that for more than minutes.
That was the game changer. I've been there so many times shaking by the time the turkey finally made it to me. And this, I could leave it sitting there. I didn't care how long it took him. I wish he would hurry up, but I really didn't care how long it took him because, it's hard to hold a 3 or 4 pound gun up for anything over 30, 40 seconds for anybody.
Dude, I'm a big boy. I'm gonna tell you I held the shotgun one time. I watched him come down the dirt. We called it the strut path. There was no logging road. We watched him come down the logging road. And by the time they got to us, I think 7 minutes passed. But we knew if we didn't get a gun up early, we'd never get a gun on him, right? So, you had to get it up back when you could move and not get busted.
Oh, yeah.
So I remember at one point I was sitting there, and my buddy was 10 feet to the right of me, and there was 7 gobblers back to back come down this road on this hen, and I said to him, I whispered, I can't hold it no more. And I went, boom! And he's like, what the heck? I thought we were shooting together. I said, I'm done. I killed mine.
Another thing that brought this fruition is him. He's 6'4", 6'4", 250. He's a big dude.
248.
Like I said, finding the perfect tree isn't really the problem. It doesn't have cover. And no is the answer a lot of times. You're a big old silhouette, a big dude up there. You need something to break you up. You're going to get spotted usually by the deer you don't care about shooting. You want to wait for the buck to come in, but the doe's picked you out. She's left. So that right there was a driving force in even coming up with anything.
Yeah, and which deer usually scares away the deer you want? The one you don't want.
The one you don't care about.
It's always that way, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
And same with turkey hunting. A lot of times the hens, they come in, they'll start pecking around, and you've got to stay still and hid until the gobbler finally comes in, which is exactly what happened when I killed mine this year. The hens pecked around for 20 minutes before the gobbler finally came in. My uncle was filming, and he said, I see something red in the woods. And, of course, I was rested on the tree ninja. A minute went by. I was like, well, that must not have been turkey. He would have said something. A minute went by, and he said, oh, he's coming. That's a gobbler. So I'd held my gun still for 15 minutes. You'd never be able to do that without using that as a gun. I know I'm harping on that a lot, but it really was awesome.
No, I said it's genius. Like, I can't even sit here and deny it. It's genius. I probably wouldn't have been. I'm sure I wouldn't have been able to do that. I remember 7 minutes and shooting. So if it's holding you for 15 minutes, that's awesome. Yeah. And that just shows you it's a very steady product as well.
Now, how many times have you been sitting there and the big old smart lead doe comes in, looks right at you, and you have got to hold it together for 5 minutes while she stares you down, knowing you're something she doesn't like. And now you can sit behind this thing and just look straight. She ain't going to look at you. If she does, she should know what you are.
I totally agree. I always say, listen, I'm a bigger guy now than I used to be. And I'm getting older. Things are different. So I hunt in a ladder stand now, right? And then you go in there and these guys are taking, and I've been in them. I've done it myself. You take burlap or camouflage wrap and you put it around the tree and you duct tape it. Well, now till you get up in the tree stand, it's stuck to your belt loops. You're stuck to you can't get in and out. I'd rather not be with it, right? Just being honest. I'd rather just take it off and not use it. But how many times in that 15, 20 feet, and guys, I used to climb 30 feet in the Loggy Bayou back when I used the Loggy Bayou. So how many times, even then, did a deer walk in and it's like they know. It's like they know you're there.
Yeah, they do. You're something that wasn't there the other times I walked through. For sure.
He looks straight at the tree.
Yeah, I've seen videos, and I've also had a deer spook on burlap. Burlap does this in the wind one time.
Yep.
I didn't do that personally.
It's so frustrating when that happens.
Yeah. I mean, this is all about on the fly, right then, right there, set it up. It's not out of place. That's the whole idea. Or
The thing I like is, it's like, so what does it weigh? Tell me what it weighs going in and out for anybody listening.
What now?
What does it weigh?
Oh, I think it weighs 2.2 pounds. Maybe. Something like that. 1.8.
So 2.2 pounds. I mean, that's nothing.
No.
That's nothing. You add a couple fake leaves to it or branches, and if you're worried about the weight of the branches, you can use your own.
Yeah. Snap them off. You pop a poplar off and no string.
And that's the other thing I like is if I'm hunting a pine tree, like Chris said, you can use that pine tree. You know, you use whatever covers by. Now, I don't personally think, and this is just me, in all the years of my hunting and all the deer I've shot, I don't think a deer is going to walk in and be like, "Oh, that guy's hiding behind a pine. It's supposed to be a maple." You know, but it is nice to be able to really conceal yourself and break yourself in. What made you come up with the Ninja?
I don't know. It's just
I think that was his idea.
it was. I just came.
I'll give that idea to him.
I
Give him that one.
know ninja this and ninja that nowadays, but I mean, it just made sense and just popped in my head.
I didn't know. Some people come up with these names and they had a theory, like, you are brothers. I don't know, maybe you were busting each other's up one day about I'm a ninja in here, nobody sees me, and
I mean, it's stealthy and quick and describes a ninja.
So off subject a little bit here, your brothers with this product, and you're supposed to come up with this product. Who do you think is going to kill more deer behind this?
Probably him.
There's no arguing. There was even no.
Yeah.
He's like, probably him, and he's raising his hand. It's going to be me.
Yeah, he called me at work like, I'm going hunting, and I'm like, we'll get some footage, man. Go for it.
Yeah, I tell you, and that's tough, isn't it, getting good footage? So that is another one. If you're a guy that films and you're a self-filmer,
yeah, for sure.
That's one I'm saying.
Yeah.
I self-filmed probably 5 different turkey hunts this year where we actually shot at turkeys, or shot turkeys. Nothing ever cooperates with a self-film. I give it to these guys who are able to go out and get a good hunt on film, because they never come in the direction you think they should. They never come past 30 yards where you can get a good zoom. And once they come in close enough, you don't feel like you can zoom in, move your hands or anything. So I don't know.
Self-filming is hard.
It is. Yeah.
It's hard. I took my son out this year, and we've had a great year, a fantastic year this last season, and we didn't use hardly any footage at all. One day I was up, I shot a doe at 30 yards, and I was in a tree. I cut this tree off, right? I was in a tripod stand, and I was like, well, what am I going to do? So what I do is I cut this tree off just enough I can hang a backpack in it. So I took my GoPro and I slid it down inside the backpack on a stick and faced me.
Yeah.
Then I took a GoPro and mounted it to the bottom of the bow, right? What happens? A deer's coming, I'm getting ready, I'm starting to get settled in. This one falls out the backpack. This one, the battery goes dead. Dude, I was over it. I was so over it, it didn't matter anymore.
Yeah.
So I probably had 5 different videos this year. Every time I'd go out in the woods, Ryan would be like, get some good footage. We need to showcase how the Tree Ninja works and all that, during your turkey hunt. I had 5 different hunts where we had close calls with gobblers. I'd always send them to him. He ain't posted a video of my turkey hunts yet because they are so bad.
If I showed you my computer, the amount of footage I have on my computer that we don't use is... I just don't delete it. It's not there's anything wrong with it. Just don't delete it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, it's still nice to look back on, whether it's good or not.
Yeah. I'll get rid of it. It'll eat up some point, and I'll throw it out.
My 9-year-old at the time, this past season, killed his first deer behind a prototype Tree Ninja. He shot a spike with a crossbow. We did get that on video. But then, about a week later, went back out there, and a nice buck came out, probably 45 yards, and I told him, put this pin on it and shoot. And he did miss it, but I was holding my phone at the time. As he's about to shoot, my phone lowers and I don't get the shot. You know, you're not thinking about it. And you're like, you know, like, did you hit it? I don't know. Let me look at the footage. And I'm like, not video. I'm so in the moment.
It happens. You get caught up. You want the great footage, and you're so excited for that kid that you're watching what's going on and never looking in your camera. I mean, it happens.
Yeah.
You got to go dedicated that, and this is me now, that he knows what he's doing. You can whisper to him, you can whatever, but your strict goal is film. You can't help him. You can't guide. Like, you lose focus.
Yeah, you do. You have to stay on it.
And mounting the camera on the arm would prevent stuff like this.
Oh crap! This is my 7-pointer.
Yeah, for sure. Oh yeah.
I shot a 7-pointer with a rifle at 40 yards. That was my shot. My bullet landed on my camera.
Yep.
It was, dude, what a joke. But it happens. I mean, so here's one. Since you guys are self-filming, and you know you have this product out there, and it's sturdy, you thought about putting any kind of camera mounts out on the front or out on the end?
Yeah, my actual turkey kill this year, we got this little clamp that I bought off of Amazon. I clamped it actually on the Ninja, which held my camera up there. The only problem is I shot the turkey when it was like 40 yards. Nobody wanted to raise their hand up to zoom in. I was just using my cell phone. So it was the video looked super far away, but I did use the Ninja to clamp my phone onto, and it does work. That is a good idea.
You think about making any attachments for it?
Yeah, we want to make actually a bow holder because, you know, less things to carry, the better. You know, make this thing actually hold your bow as well down the arm here. You can already use, you know, if you're using our faux branches, you can already hang items on these fabricated triangles. If you're using the fabricated triangles, you can hook things in these little holes if you wanted to, or on the arm itself. So, I mean, you can already hook things on it, but yes, we'd like to get something that holds the bow and balances it either halfway down or all the way on top where you can put your bow in here as well.
It's a good idea. I like that. And you know, the more accessories you can make to one product, the more beneficial the product becomes, really.
Yeah. So we have this thing will already cover you with the right branches on a ladder stand, but we have clamps in the works where you can clamp it onto a vertical rail or a horizontal rail where it can pivot, and you can put it on a horizontal rail or a vertical rail and put it out in front of you, you know, on a ladder stand, or if you're in a larger lock-on with the armrests.
It's funny you brought that up. I was going to ask that. Did you think about making a clamp to put on a ladder stand? Yeah.
Yeah. Now, all these things, man, they just take so long. It's much longer than you think they should. You're like, you draw it up, you get it made, get it produced, get it over here, and get it sold.
Oh, absolutely. And you got to prove it, right? You don't want something that you're not going to say, this is what I'm selling, or you know. We've done that. Chris and I've done that. Sent products out and denied them, and then you're back again trying again.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, we have successful samples that we have of that bracket. We just have to get it made. Yeah.
So accessories we're going to get for sure are going to be the bow hanger to go with it. We're going to get a bracket that can go on any tree stand, and you'll be able to connect your Ninja to it. We're going to be another accessory is one that you can stick in the ground in front of you and put the Tree Ninja up to it. You have a vertical blind right there.
It's going to be called the Ninja Spike. And then the public land friendly one is, like I said, the exact same thing as this, except for it's going to be a bracket with, it's either going to be a pull tight strap or a ratchet. We don't know yet exactly. And then it's going to be longer, so it's going to be, instead of 34 inches, it's going to be about 43. So it's going to be longer. It's going to come around you more, and you can strap it to the tree. And this one you'll be able to move up and down the tree quickly, pop it off the tree, run with it, turkey running and gunning. So yeah, things in the works, man. They just feel like they take forever.
And the camera mount. That's a good idea. Yeah. I think we should get a camera mount.
I film everything, so for me, camera mount is huge. If you make a camera mount accessory, that's big. You know what I mean? That's why I said the less things I got to carry in, the
Yes.
better it is for me. You know, when I take my son, now my son's 14, so we go in and he's carrying his gun or his bow or his, and I gotta watch him and pay attention. The more things I gotta carry, trust me. Till we get to a stand, a lot of times I'm not gonna sit here and BS it. Dad's frustrated. Before we even start some days, you know what I mean?
A lot of people are waiting on the public land friendly. We've had a lot of comments, and then have other comments like, "I'm not. That's another thing to carry in. I'm not doing that." I'm like, you can't put this in. If you can't put this in your backpack, you have too much stuff in your backpack. Like, if you can't make room for this, throw your toilet paper out and put this in there. Just use leaves.
So, I don't carry a backpack through the woods. I carry it in my truck. And then I switch out to what they call a boot bandolier. Have you ever seen a boot bandolier? So, that would be a product that hangs right around the tree, basically. It's a bag that's always open, hangs around your leg, your tree, your harness, whatever. But what would be cool is it also could hang on your product.
Yeah.
The way it's designed, you can hang it right on there.
Yeah.
I guarantee you could. I use it all the time. I use that bag for everything. It would hang right on your rail, and you could still put the branches in and hide it.
For sure. Yeah. The twisty tie rubber wire stuff, you can tie this to whatever you're carrying. Plug right on there.
Yeah, I think it's a great idea. I think you took a very easy, simple idea and blew it into something dramatic. Like I think you really went above and beyond with it. I think it's great.
Thank you.
I think you did a great thing. Dude, I'm simple. I'm simplifying it. The simpler things are, the better for me. So you took a product that already works, you designed it better, right? You designed it to be more efficient and better. Heavy duty, a little more heavy duty, a little more versatile, and then boom, said, "Watch this! I can hide behind this."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I've been watching your videos ever since Chris sent them. You guys had Chris hooked. I want you to know the first video Chris watched, he was hooked. He was blowing me up, dude. If I had this on the ground, look at this. Like, them few times you're busted, you remember those times.
Yeah.
To the couple of people who have posted on our page and said just another thing to put in your backpack, I full-heartedly believe this is the second most important thing you can take to the woods, behind your weapon. We live in the South, and a deer over 130, I mean, it's really once in a lifetime. But I hunt so much, I've had a chance at about 4 of them. Out of the 4 that I've hunted, I've had 2 come in that I wasn't ready. I just took my climber in that day, went up a tree, because I couldn't find anything else. I knew it didn't have great cover, but I just needed to get up a tree. 2 of those bucks over 130, right around 130-ish, looked up and seen me. They walked straight in the day I did not expect. They looked right up and saw me. And if I'd had this product, that would have never happened. It haunts me. I have nightmares about that.
No, and I agree. I mean, like I said, just as stupid as it sounds, him just holding them 2 branches, in it like this in front of the camera, literally broke up your whole, your whole shape. I mean, I can see it being a super beneficial product.
Yeah. And you don't have to use many branches, for these. We made 8 slots on this thing, but I mean, you put a couple poplars, you're hid, you're done, you're good. It doesn't take much.
I think it's awesome. And guys, we run our show about 45 minutes. I didn't look, but my phone's pinging, so usually Chris is blowing me up when we're close.
Yeah.
So I want to say thank you very much for joining us. For one, I want to start off by saying thank you very much, because I think you did a great thing, and I'm glad Chris reached out to you and invited you on. The other thing is, tell people again where they can find your product before we go, where they can find it, and what it runs.
Vanish Hunting Co. On TikTok. There's Vanish Hunting Company, and the vanishhuntingcompany.com are the 2 places you can find it. the Tree Ninja by itself that you can just take and put real branches in is going to run between 40 to 47 bucks usually. Okay, and then the combo is going to run between 75 and 80. You get the branches with it. It's a blind, and and then bundle packs. I think I've got 2 of these for like 76 by themselves. 4 of them are like 140, so you're getting them for like 35 bucks a piece, and then 8 is 240, so you're getting them for 30 bucks a piece if you get 8. And then a two pack of these, a 2 combo pack is I think like 140-ish to 150 most of the time. So you can save by buying more.
Makes sense, right? That's what we all want.
But we're a humble startup, and we want to stay that way. We want our customers to be taken care of. If you have questions, have problems, shoot us a message, call us. We'll take care of it. But yeah, we're here to help hunters do better, have more success.
And I think you will. I think you guys, if you stick to what you're doing, you come up with some accessories, I really think your product I think it'll take off without that. I just think the accessories, I think, are going to be that's your extension. That's your blow-off. People are going to start saying, well, this is cool, but wow, this is cool, right? Like, that'll be the next.
For sure.
Yeah, I definitely think you get rid of that screw-in spike. I think that'll be a game changer already.
Yeah, we're going to keep this one around, too.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we're going to keep both, and for sure, man. And we're going to be in Alabama next weekend at the World Deer Expo. July 17th through the 19th is going to be our first expo, so we're going to go try that out and see how it goes, man.
That's awesome.
If you're around, come check us out.
If you guys are in the area, you go check them guys out, man. You're going to learn how to be a ninja of the woods.
That's right.
Right?
That's right.
So I love that. I love that saying, the ninja of the woods. So we appreciate you guys, appreciate your time, and keep us in touch. Keep us in the loop on how your product's going, when your accessories are coming out, and we'll make it happen.
Thanks for having us, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you, man. We appreciate it. God bless. And Chris, you want to run us out of here?
God bless y'all.